Hi, everyone. This is Scott Hudson. Thanks for taking the time to listen. Today, I'm excited to talk about Aura IdentiGuard's COVID-19 Employee Protection Plan. Unfortunately, we're all working remotely. We're dealing with this catastrophe, but we'll all get through it. And so I'm excited to share some information that you might find valuable and helpful for yourself and for your employees. So one of the things we're talking about here is identity theft. And unfortunately, identity theft is a significant problem in a normal environment. But unfortunately, with COVID-19, scams are growing at a rapid pace. What we're starting to see is with all the stimulus checks that are going out, and now I hear some more may be coming, individuals are seeing those stolen, people taking over others' identity. Even with the unemployment claims processing, we're starting to see people that go in to apply for unemployment. It appears that they're already receiving those claims, and so the bad guys have figured out that there's an opportunity to take advantage of this, and they're at it, and it's crazy. But we're also seeing phishing scams. We're seeing people. I personally have seen a lot with emails that have come in both to my personal email box and to my work. Fortunately, my company is using services that we offer to help eliminate those or at least identify them. People are calling and trying to act as verifiers of personal information, particularly with elderly people. And make sure if you have elderly parents or grandparents that you're providing extra levels of protection because they're very honest, they give information, and ultimately the bad guys use that as a way to get in. So what can we expect? According to the Identity Theft Resource Center, things are going to get worse before they get better. The scammers and hackers will shift efforts to overdrive to take advantage of these various government assistance programs. We're going to begin to see more breaches because as more of us are working from home, all of the networks and the protections that companies have are being stretched. And so you're going to see more concern there. And as I mentioned earlier, increase in phishing, ransomware, malware, phone, direct mail scams, all types of things that we're having to deal with at a whole new level than we would have ever expected. And just a few stats. 33% percentage of Americans who report being a victim of identity theft. So what does that cost? And more importantly, what does that cost an employer? We have some stats down here for 1,000, 2,500, and 5,000 employees, but you can see here, for someone with 2,500 employees, that can be anywhere from 1.98 million to nearly 4. And for 5,000 employees, almost 4 million to nearly 8 million. So we're talking significant cost and lost productivity that organizations are having to deal with. And specifically, reduced productivity comes in many forms. We see here 12 to 25, the average number of working days it takes to resolve an issue. 22% number of ID theft victims who took time off from work to deal with the situation. 32% of the percentage of victims who said that the incident caused a problem for them at their place of work, and on and on. So this problem is, as mentioned earlier, is not going away and continuing to have significant impact on the employer and the employee, excuse me. So what are we doing? We're stepping up to the plate, and we want to help everyone. We do not want anyone having to deal with identity theft in this particular environment. It's bad enough in a normal environment, but in today's world, it's just not something we want them to have to deal with. So we are offering very boldly that every employer in the United States can get access to offer free identity theft to all of their employees. So very, very important. All employees access to free identity theft between now and the end of the year. Our only requirement is that the employer offers our product as a voluntary benefit for their employees during their open enrollment cycle that typically would happen in the fall. And then ultimately come January, the employee would then begin to pay for it through a payroll deduction at a significantly lower rate. So we're really excited to make this offer, and we hope that that you and your organization can take advantage of it. If you're a broker, please reach out. We'll be happy to talk to you about how we can help support your clients as well. And so protecting employees also protects your firm. Read a stat where 81% of all corporate breaches are a result of someone's identity being stolen or compromised. And so you can see here, corporate level protection without employee level protection is akin to safeguarding your home with alarm system, but having a doggy door a criminal can use to creep in. And as sad as that sounds, it's the truth. And so by providing this extra level of protection to your employees, it's going to provide an extra level of protection to the employer. Just by getting an alert that maybe your username or password had been compromised, or someone had stolen your credit card and could have been your corporate credit card and opened and leveraged it for different transactions, or all of these phishing emails and so on. So it's a significant problem. You know, organizations that have not deployed security automation experience breach costs that were 95% higher than breaches in organizations who fully deployed automation. 5.16 million average total cost of a breach without automation. The good news is we can significantly get that reduced to 2.65 for fully deployed automation. So by putting this extra level of protection in the hands of your employees and their family members, not only are you helping make them safer, ultimately more productive, but helping protect the organization, and hopefully they then have a great place to come back to work for. So those were the key things that we wanted to communicate as part of this program. If anyone listening to this is interested in learning more, my contact information is listed on the screen. Scott Hudson, SVP of Aura IdentiGuard. My phone is 513-520-4187. And my email is shudson@auracompany.com. Please reach out. Happy to provide any information on our program. And if we can help you and help your employees, or if you're a broker, if we can help your clients, we really want to get this program out there and really put it in the hands of the people that need it most. So feel free to reach out. So once again, thank you very much, and hope to hear from you soon. Bye-bye.